what I expect, really, there are three huge debts. There's a huge debt overhang in the financial sector. You have the issue of TOR, you have the issue of VRA, you have the issue of ECG, and they need to be tackled in a way that gives us confidence in the financial sector itself, because those things are huge pressures on the financial sector. And the government should come out and say very clearly what it intends to do and how it intends to do it. There's also a huge issue of arrears. There's a huge issue of arrears, in the system that hasn't been dealt with, and we have to know exactly how it will be dealt with, because literally, we're heading towards a point where our financial system is going to collapse, because that debt overhang has to be dealt with, and somebody needs to come and deal with it decisively. Ken has some appreciation of the basic principles of finance. Here you have a country where over 7% of the people are outside in the informal sector. Here you have a country where the savings rate is low, and you are trying to draw people into the savings that bracket, and then you go and put tax on bank transactions. You are pushing more people out of it. So for me, it didn't make sense, and I remember at the time I said that it did not make sense. It doesn't make sense. I mean, what kind of logic is that? I mean, and to manage Ghana, we all just got to go back to first principles. And I keep on saying it's supply and demand. When you live in a country where the government controls the economy, the government doesn't respond to any incentives. You see, so because they have that overhang, they don't even have money to lend to start with. Or they're not willing to take more risk. In any case, a treasury bill at 25, 26%, why you'd be crazy to go and lend. Go and give it to the government and go to bed. You see, so those issues have to be dealt with. And if they are dealt with, and if the private sector is incentivized, the private sector will move into the productive sectors. And the productive sector that the private sector will want the private sector to go into is agriculture, agriculture, agriculture. Full stop.